Childbirth can be one of the most intense yet scared experiences a woman can go through in this life. But what if I told you that the way you breathe and push during labor can make all the difference? It can help you stay calm, reduce pain, and work in harmony with the body God has given you to bring your precious miracle into this world. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how you can breathe and push effectively during labor from both a medical and faith-based perspective. So you can approach childbirth not with fear, but with peace, strength, and confidence in God's design for you. Welcome back to NK Fertility Solutions, where we talk everything pregnancy, fertility, and your holistic living backed by faith. Mama, you are stronger than you think. Every contraction brings you closer to your baby. You are not alone. God is with you in that delivery room. That is why we don't call it labor room. We call it favor room from this part. He who created that life inside of you will also give you the strength and the grace to go through this birthing process without so much agony, without so much whine, without any complications. I want to hear your voice and hear the voice of your baby. That is the whole essence of this journey. First, I need you to understand the power of breathing in labor. Breathing is not just about getting oxygen. It is one of the most powerful tools God placed in your body to help you go through labor. When you breathe correct mind, you calm your mind, you reduce pain, you help your baby get all the oxygen it needs. This whole journey is not just about you. Remember, there is a precious miracle you're bringing into this world. So whatever action you take during your labor, you consider yourself, you consider the baby also. Let me break it down into different stages of labor and how to breathe in each of those stages. Early labor. In early labor, this is when you are to practice slow and relaxed breath. Inhale slowly through your nose, then exhale gently through your mouth. You can practice it now, like slowly, gently. Secondly, imagine blowing a candle softly, like those birthday candle you are told to just blow it out. That is the way you exhale. Thirdly, keep your shoulders relaxed and your face calm during this earliest stage of your labor. This is not yet time to start screaming, using all of your strength to scream and even to actually shout, like be dramatic. This is not the time to use all that strength because you are still going to be needing that strength in the later stage of your labor. Finally, this helps to conserve energy and help your mind to be focused. You can say this to yourself: God is with me. Labor room, every breath brings me closer to my bundle of joy. Now let's go over to active labor. This is where there is light, rhythmic breathing. Here, as contraction becomes stronger, your baby needs more focus. Use lighter, quicker breaths. This is how to practice it. Inhale gently through your nose and exhale through your mouth with small he, who sound, like, then exhale. Secondly, stay in rhythm with your contractions instead of fighting them. Remember, the contraction is actually part of the design God process, not the other way around. So you are to work in synergy with your contraction. Thirdly is picture yourself riding each wave with grace and strength. You can whisper to yourself, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, even in this active labor stage. Now we have the transition phase of labor. Here, your breathing needs to be strong but controlled. This is usually the toughest stage, but it is also the shortest. And breathing correctly here helps to prevent panics and stops you from pushing too early. Take deep, steady breath. Secondly, blow out forcefully through your mouth when you feel overwhelmed, because labor is not easy. Thirdly, keep your focus. This is the final stretch before it is time to push. You can't just push when you are not told to push. Even if you are feeling all that contraction. Remember, the dilation centimeter, it is very, very important. So the breathing technique here is to help you be able to gather all the strength, the muscles, stay in tune with your contraction, ready for that push moment. Remind yourself, these two phases, it shall pass. You will soon meet your baby eyeball to eyeball. What a testimony. Now, let's look at how you can push effectively. When the time comes to push, your breathing and posture work together to help your baby move down slowly. But first, wait for the urge or the instruction to push. Don't push until your doctor or your midwife says so. Until your doctor or your midwife says it is time, or until you feel that deep natural urge like needing to go to the bathroom. Timing is everything in this journey, because if you push before they do, if you push before they tell you to do, you risk the chance of rupturing your womb or even having massive cervical and vaginal tear. And secondly is the right way to push. There is a right way to push, especially for the first time moms. If you have not been to the labor ward before, if you have not been to the labor room before, you have to know the right way to push. You take a deep breath at the start of your contraction. Secondly, hold your breath and push downward, focusing the pressure on your lower belly and pelvic area, not on your face. Avoid screaming or tensing your upper body. Stay focused and breathe between pushes. It's okay to let down flow of tears, but don't scream. Mama, you need all that energy, and your baby equally needs that energy to come out. Some women, by the time it gets to time for them to push, they have used all of their energy to scream, to wail, to get tensed up, to do things that are not in alignment with the contraction, the labor, and the birthing process. Don't be that woman. So always say to yourself, with every push, I am very much closer to meeting my baby. What you say to yourself during that labor process, during this breathe and push process, matters a lot. Okay, now we have the open gluteus pushing. This is the gentle breathe out push. Some women prefer breathing out while pushing. Instead of holding your breath, exhale slowly as you push. You know, when they tell you to push, you just exhale. It feels gentler and it helps you to stay relaxed. Always say to yourself, my body knows what to do. God designed me for this. So I'm going to come out during this phase victorious and successful. 4 is choose a helpful position. If possible, try upright positions like squatting, kneeling, or sitting. Gravity will help your baby descend. If you're lying down, tuck your chin to your chest and coil forward. It directs your push to the right spot. Now let's look at why breathing and pushing matters. When you breathe and push correctly, you are not just making labor easier, you're working with your body's natural design. It helps reduce the risk of tearing, it speeds up delivery, and keeps both you and your baby safe and well oxygenated. They don't have to rush your baby to oxygen support or you to oxygen support, because the breathing process, you did it so well. So you had enough oxygen. So it's your baby. He knows what to do. Trust the process and lean on the one who created you. You're not alone in that labor room. God is right there with you. The same God who placed that baby in your womb will empower you to bring that baby forth safely without any problem. You are not weak. You are just a vessel of life, divinely equipped to nurture and deliver your baby. When the pain feels intense, breathe deeply. Remind yourself, God is with me. He is my strength. He is my strength. So now you know how to breathe and push effectively during labor. Practice these breathing techniques during your antenatal or even your own exercise time as a pregnant. When the big day comes, your body and your mind feel ready and they are not overwhelmed. And mama, I want to say this again. You can do this. Your body was created by God for this miracle. Trust Him, breathe deeply, and bring forth your baby with peace. This video helpful. Please give it a thumbs up. Share it to a loved one, someone who is pregnant right now, especially first-time moms, so that can start to prepare themselves ahead for the journey. Your pregnancy is not just ending with the number of weeks you carried your baby. The successful pregnancy is when we see you come out with your life baby. We'll see you and see your baby. That is the whole goal of this whole journey. We wish above all things that you and I prosper and be in amazing health. Even as I was so prosperous, I am rooting for you completely. I am rooting for you. There's no need to be scared. You can do this. Remember, God is with you. He placed that baby right there in your womb. He will bring your babies or your baby out. Shalom.